beautiful people. Yes, I'm back with another Love Island review. Sorry if the setting and everything is quite different because right now I'm not at my place, I'm not at home. I'm at my friend's house sleeping over. So yeah, if the quality of my editing and all that kind of stuff is a bit different than it usually is, that's because I actually don't have my laptop. I'm gonna edit this video through my phone, so bear with me. But hey guys, anyway, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the video for more Love Island reviews, and do follow me on Twitter if you really love Love Island tweets and Love Island memes and all that kind of stuff, because I do a lot of that on Twitter, especially when Love Island is on. But yeah, let's get to it. So guys, I just felt like this particular episode was the most boring episode ever. You know, it was so anticlimactic. Like yesterday's episode, the Thursday's episode was so good. It was so on point. It was just fabulous. Like, I don't know, like as soon as there was a recoupling and everyone was coming down, the music, the tension, it was just fabulous. And then after that, when the last couple that was actually the last couple that were coming into the villa was Callum and Molly, you know. And then after that, you know, the producers gave us a video of, not video, but they gave us a scene of Shauna and how she reacted and how she was standing. Not gonna lie, props for Shauna, because she kept her composure together, because if that was me, I would be crying. I would absolutely be crying. I would be going mad. You cannot tell me you like me and then all of a sudden you come back with a new girl. Like, nah, I'm not gonna be taken as a mug. I would have gone mad in the villa. Everyone will know I'm mad. But anyway, I just felt like her composure was definitely on flipping point. Props to her. It just cannot be me, basically. I just felt like, you know, after that episode there was a massive cliffhanger at the end, because Shauna saw them coming together, and I was just like, there was a massive cliffhanger at the end. Literally, the producers, it didn't even do that normal scene where they do tomorrow night. They removed it. They didn't bother putting it, and I was just like, wow, tomorrow's episode. I was even saying maybe Shauna beat the cameraman, maybe that's why there's no scene for tomorrow. But it was just like, wow, I cannot wait for Friday night. I cannot wait for Friday night. Friday night comes in, and I'm just like, I'm watching the episode, and I'm just like, okay, Shauna, okay, catch some hands. Okay, Shauna, what's Shauna doing? And Shauna's just there crying. I understand why she's crying. I'm just like, yeah, it's understandable, because they have been together for 4 weeks in the wow, 4 weeks in the villa, which is understandable. And plus they see each other 24 hours a day. It's not like the normal reality. Normally when you see someone in reality, it's you don't see each other every single day 24/7, whilst in the villa you do see each other every single day 24/7. So your emotions is being more intense in the villa, and plus you're not using devices that might distract you. So for example, your phone, television, newspapers. You're not using all this kind of stuff that might distract you from that individual. So I do understand why they can get into their feelings very quickly, and why the emotions are really intense. But yeah, I was just expecting a bit more. I was expecting how Michael and Amber, you know, Michael was saying all this nonsense in the speech that I did not understand. He was even throwing shade, and I was just like, nah. And Anna, because when Amber came back with Michael, it was more like Amber was smiling. I was just like, yes girl, you better smile, you better keep that composure. After that, when Caroline Flack disappeared, you know, Anna was the one that was standing by Amber. So it was just them arguing, and then Mike is doing this with his, you know, cup and all that kind of stuff, spilling all his nonsense, and then Amber was shouting at him and all that kind of stuff. That was the drama I was waiting for, but I did not get it for this episode. I was just watching, I was just like, don't get me wrong, I felt bad. I was even getting teary eyes. I was just like, oh my god, this is so horrible. But I just felt like the producers could have done better for this episode. It was just so boring. It was just so dead. There was literally nothing in there. But yeah, other than that, it was nice that Callum and Shauna did have a talk. However, Callum could have done this thing a bit more better, because I just felt like someone had to push him to basically say to, Molly had to push him to be oh yeah, go speak to Shauna, whilst you shouldn't be able to do, someone shouldn't really be pushing you to say to you to speak to that person you hurt. It should just be from your heart. You go up to someone and you speak to someone, which is what Naz did to Demi, which is more like, yeah. Although with that situation, Naz and Demi, I'm just disappointed in Naz. That's what I'm basically saying. I love Naz, don't get me wrong. He is funny, he's hilarious, but I just felt like Ava, and Naz just don't click at all. I don't know if it's the editing, I just don't know, but I just feel like they just don't, like, the personality is not doing it for me. I just felt like Naz just coupled up with her because she's from South London, he's from South London, and it's just easier, and obviously the lingo and all that kind of stuff, so it's more things to relate to. But I just feel like they are just friends. Like, even when they kissed, it was just so awkward. But yeah, and I just felt like he is better suited with Demi. Like, if he kept with Demi, if he passed Casa Amor and was still with Demi, he would have definitely 110% win Love Island. Like, 110%, because he was basically the nation's favourite to now being like not being the nation's favourite. There's not many, like, I haven't seen many tweets where people are like hating Naz, but it's just like now people can't really vote for him to be in the final because of Ava. But hey, it's early days. But I just, even today's episode, it was just like, oh nah, it's just not natural. It's being forced. Everything is forcing it. I just feel like Ava picked him because he's an easy target, because he's only been with them for 4 days. So that's how I just felt like why Ava picked him. But other than that, like, I just don't see them like compatible at all. I don't know if it's the editing, but yeah, it was just mad. One thing I do say about Demi, she's a strong girl. Like, same thing, like, I wouldn't be able to take in that type of stress and emotion that she did, like, especially the fact that Naz, even though Naz did speak to her saying that, oh yeah, you know, I didn't kiss her in Casa Amor and all that kind of stuff because being respectful towards you, and then after that 1 minute you're going in bed and you're kissing Ava, yet Demi's bed is right next to yours bed, like right next to his bed. So it's like, what the hell are you doing? And plus, they kissed when the light was still on. You could have just waited for the lights to turn off and then kiss and then cover yourself, so Demi wouldn't be able to see. But Demi saw that, so it was just like, you're kind of being disrespectful here and there. But I have a feeling that either Naz will say, oh nah, I'm not feeling the relationship, or Ava will say it. I don't know who, and I think Naz will go back to Demi, but the damage has already been done. I don't know if Demi would accept him or Demi would accept him, because I feel like if he does run back to Demi, it'll be too late. Like, they've already sent in a guy. But I don't think Demi and Shauna are gonna go home, because I feel like the public do really like them, and obviously the producers don't want the ratings to go low, and I just felt like the producers knew that this episode was trash, so that's why they didn't bring us a like tomorrow night type of scene that they normally do at the end of each episode. So I just felt like this episode was completely trash. I'm sorry, producers, it was just trash. I just felt like you could have given, like, these people are allowed to drink alcohol, but maybe just 2 or 1 glass of alcohol and that's it. They're not allowed to drink any more, just 2 cups or 1. I forgot what it was. I just felt like they could have gave them some shots for that particular recoupling episode, gave them some shots and all that kind of stuff for them to go, you know, be more like, you know, for them to move a bit more mad, if you get what I mean. If they move mad, it's fine. You guys got security guards in the villa, you know, they would just, you know, like, split them apart. But this episode was just so dead. I just feel like this season needs to end. Like, I'm more excited for the Summer Love Island, because I don't know, I feel like Summer Love Island works way better than this Winter Love Island. I think the producers are actually seeing it from the ratings, because, not gonna lie, the ratings of this particular season has gone down. In terms of Priscilla and Mike, where were they, please? Producers, why did you not give them airtime? I'm having this PTSD that Priscilla and Mike are, you know, because when producers don't show a particular couple, I just feel like either the couple themselves are not speaking to each other, or there's something wrong, because that's what happened when Michael was with Leanne. Like, there was a time they just didn't show them on TV at all, and then after that 1 minute you just see Leanne is saying that, oh, I got the ick and all that kind of stuff, and you're just like, what the hell, what did we miss? Like, we didn't see anything developing or going down in their relationship, other than that bit when she said she has an ick. But yeah, it was just like, what's wrong with this episode? Another thing is, yeah, we didn't see them. I do like the conversation Mike had between Jess. I feel like her speech was unnecessary because she was there shading Mike, and then I'm just like, then now you're saying that I understand because we didn't get enough time. You know, if we had more time, maybe it would have been different. You know, she's saying all of that, and I'm just like, then why did you shade him? Like, obviously you knew that being in a 2-day relationship, because they literally was together for 2 days, is not gonna secure your relationship, if you get what I mean. Like, but anyway, I just like the conversation. It was quite cute. They both squashed it and everything. Then it was Shanice and Luke T. They both look cute. There was nothing wrong. I feel like Shanice is a bit too OTT sometimes. Like, she was asking him she was asking Luke T if he was sleeping with someone in bed, and he said yes, he did. It was one girl called Jade. Fam, I don't even know who Jade is. I don't know because I did not see a girl called Jade in that particular in the whole Casa Amor episodes. I did not see a girl called Jade. But anyway, but it's true, he didn't cuddle with the girl because I didn't know who. I knew he was sleeping with someone, but I didn't know which was the girl. But it was true, they were like sleeping like separately on the bed. But then again, I'm just like, sure, I don't know why Shanice is talking, because Shanice was sleeping with someone on the bed. But anyway, they were cute. Finley and Paige, same thing, there's nothing much to say. I feel like, personally, I don't feel like they'll work outside because of the fact that the distance. Finley's from Milton Keynes, and what's her name? Paige is from Scotland. The distance is mad. So it's just like, plus also, I just feel like once they are outside, I just feel like Paige has a lot of insecurities, like especially during the episode when Finley was having a date with Demi. She was just moving mad. She's like, why is he smiling? Why is he doing this? Why is he doing that? Especially that time when she was arguing with him when she was not sitting next to him, when Luke T and Luke M arrived to the villa. Because that time all of the couples were sitting together except for Paige and Finley. So she was moving mad. Personally, I just don't see them working together outside. However, they do look cute. Yeah. I feel like this is the only Love Island season where I'm just like, okay, I don't know who else to vote. I feel like if Mike wasn't moving mad, like the way he was moving towards Leanne and the way he was moving. Actually, Leanne, I feel like Leanne and Mike's situation, because we didn't see what was wrong, I can't really say Mike was moving mad in his relationship, other than the twerking and all that kind of stuff. But in terms of the Jess situation, I'll be like, yeah, this guy was moving mad. He's definitely playing a game, and I think he knows that he's very visible. Like, I think that's why he just doesn't care. Like, but he's the only person right now that is actually bringing up the drama. But yeah, they didn't really show the other couples like Jess and Shed. I do not know how to pronounce his name, but Shad. Sorry, I'm so sorry if I'm butchering his name. And I didn't see much of Rebecca and Jordan. To be honest, I really don't care about Rebecca. She just needs to go home. At this point, she's just getting annoying, and she always is like, she's trying to be a Mora so much. I feel like Rebecca's just forcing it. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna be the next Mora from last season, and I'm just like, it's not working. So personally, I just want Rebecca to go home. Jordan seems sweet. But other than that, this episode was dry, guys. That's why this video is not that long, to be honest with you. But yeah, anyway, I think Sunday's episode was basically, they're showing a preview finally of Shauna and Molly having a date together. So they're going to have that private talk, similar to when Amber had that talk with Joanna. I just feel like it's just recycling things. I feel like they shouldn't be doing that. Like, it's just going to be nonsense. They're just, because as girls, they're just going to sit there, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to. Because I feel like Shauna has a more stronger personality, and Molly can see that. So I feel like Molly would be more like, I'm so sorry, and Shauna's just going to be like, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Like, obviously not to cause a fight or argument or anything. But yeah, other than that, guys, the episode was hella dry, and I cannot wait for the Sunday's episode. Yeah, and I was actually really annoyed that Twitter went down, because it was so boring watching this episode when Twitter was off. But we move. But yeah, anyway guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I do promise the quality of the video will be way better next week compared to this one. But yeah, anyway, peace out, and I will see you guys on to the next one.